Hello and welcome to my channel. Is Macedonia really Greek? Yes. Did you know that when you say Macedonia, you're historically referring to a region of Greece? When Europeans arrived in America, they didn't say, "Oh, from now on we're Native Americans, let's forget our roots and rewrite history." They knew they weren't, and they had no reason to claim otherwise. But Skopjeans had many reasons to claim a historically Greek identity. Let's discover them. Before World War II, practically no one spoke of Macedonians as a separate nation except for some rebels. With the support of Stalin, the communist Marshal Tito introduced by decree the idea that Macedonians inhabit the south of Yugoslavia, and the region was named Macedonia. Before that, it was called South Serbia or Vardarska Banovina. This act had mainly two pursuits: to effectively remove any Bulgarian influence in this region, since the Bulgarian presence there was intense, and to control all Macedonia and thus gain access to the northern Aegean coastline. The Yugoslav government, in order to achieve its political and territorial aspirations, used the following means. A local Bulgarian dialect was recognized as an official language and it was named Macedonian. This dialect was rectified by language elements that could create controversies in the future, and it is taught in schools since then. The inhabitants of South Yugoslavia were sought to have a Macedonian national consciousness. For this purpose, it was necessary to construct a Macedonian history. An intense effort was made to cut off all ties between so-called Macedonians with the Bulgarians and Serbs and persuade the people that they belonged to a separate Slavic ethnicity. Also, great care was given to the de-Hellenization of Macedonia and Macedonian history, with the minimization of the Greek presence in the area and especially the minimization of the spiritual contribution of Hellenism. Additionally, Skopje's historians set as a goal to construct the historical continuity of the so-called Macedonian people from antiquity to today. They began to proclaim that Macedonia as a whole is a Slavic country and it had to be united. On the one hand, large-scale Slavic settlement in the Balkans begins in the 6th century CE, so they could not have left historical evidence of their presence in ancient Macedonia. On the other hand, ancient Macedonia and the deeds of Alexander the Great are well known and generally admired. That is why it was considered necessary to question the Greek character of ancient Macedonia. Thus, they proclaimed that Macedonians were not Greek but Illyrians, and according to them, after their arrival, they extinguished most of the indigenous people and they integrated the rest. This way, Macedonia turned Slavic, and hence the history and the culture connected to Macedonia belongs to them. They wish. In antiquity, Macedonians' ethnicity was never questioned, precisely because they were Greeks. Herodotus was the first ancient historian who without hesitation refers to the Macedonians as Greeks. Thucydides and later Arrian, Polybius, Titus Livius and others also testify that Macedonians were Greeks directly or indirectly. Today historians even accept the Greek character of Macedonians' language. The very name of Macedonians is Greek, meaning tall, long, lean. Also, the names of the ancient Macedonians, the names of the gods, months, as well as toponyms are Greek and have no similarity to the Illyrian language. Moreover, Alexander and the Macedonians spread the Greek language and culture throughout the conquered world. As foreign scholars have found, Greece has the largest ethnic homogeneity in the Balkans. On the contrary, there is no ethnic homogeneity in the Republic of Skopje. There are about 600,000 Albanians, 150,000 Turks, 100,000 Gypsies, 200,000 Greeks, and of course Bulgarians and Serbs. A sort of Slavic Macedonian unique nation does not exist, so the usurpation of the name Macedonia by Skopje does not correspond with their ethnic identity. Today, 7/10 of Macedonia are in Greece and only a small part is in South Yugoslavia and southwest Bulgaria. The northern areas of Skopje never were a part of Macedonia, and calling it Macedonia is contrary to historical reality.